There are stories that refuse to die, whispered from generation to generation, surviving the test of time. In the heart of Borneo, amid dense rainforests and abandoned villages, one such story lingers, a tale of terror so profound that locals still avoid speaking her name after dark. This is the true story of Hantu Penanggal, a vengeful spirit unlike any other. If you ever find yourself in a remote village in Borneo, remember one thing: never leave your windows open at night, especially if you are pregnant. The legend of Hantu Penanggal is not just a myth, it is a warning. The year was 1988. In a small village near the Sungai Hitam River, life was simple. The villagers relied on farming, fishing, and age-old traditions passed down through the centuries. But beneath their peaceful existence, fear festered. Women were afraid to give birth at night. Midwives whispered of newborns found lifeless in their cribs, their bodies unnaturally pale, drained of blood. The village healer spoke of an unnatural presence that lurked in the darkness of spirit, with a hunger that could never be satisfied. This horror had a name: Hantu Penanggal, a creature so vile it shed its human form, leaving behind an empty husk, while its head, eyes glowing red, floated freely in the air, trailing its tangled intestines behind. It had only one purpose: to feast on the blood of newborns and pregnant women. Among the villagers, there was one woman they all trusted, Mak Suri, the most skilled midwife in the region. She had delivered countless babies, always ensuring both mother and child survived. But there was something strange about her. Despite her age, Mak Suri never seemed to grow older. Her skin remained smooth, her hair jet black. Some whispered that she had made a pact with unseen forces, a trade for eternal youth. Others dismissed it as mere superstition, but deep down the villagers felt something was wrong. One night, a young woman named Lila, who was 8 months pregnant, saw something she was never meant to see. She had gone to Mak Suri's hut late at night, hoping to ask about her upcoming delivery. But as she approached, she heard an eerie chant coming from inside. Peering through the wooden slats of the hut, she saw Mak Suri sitting in front of a large clay jar filled with dark liquid. Her body trembled, her head rolling back unnaturally. Then, with a grotesque, wet sound, her head tore itself from her shoulders. Veins and intestines dangled as she floated upwards, her glowing red eyes scanning the darkness before slithering out of the roof. Layla gasped, covering her mouth to stifle her scream, and ran as fast as her pregnant body could carry her. The next morning, the village awoke to a horrifying sight. Layla's newborn son, just days old, was found dead in his crib's tiny body drained of blood, his skin cold and pale. 2 small punctures marked his neck. Layla, grief-stricken and hysterical, screamed that she had seen Mak Suri transform into the Hantu Penanggal. The villagers gathered, murmuring in fear and disbelief. Could it be true? Could their trusted midwife be the very monster haunting them? Mak Suri denied everything, but her once youthful face now bore lines of worry. The village elders debated whether to act, fearing that confronting her might make things worse. That night, another child went missing.